morning, everybody. Brian Morris here. This is Friday, June 8th, 2018. It is 9:39 a.m. Market has opened. I already have one trade here. I wanted to go over a little bit here. This is a three-tail candle, which is really only valid at the EMA, and it was. It didn't. It went far enough and didn't retrace down past my stop, but I was able to get out of this trade almost immediately as it went up before it retraced down, but then it gave you another opportunity to stay in it if you didn't get in right at the top of the white candle here, which is where the signal is. But I wanted to throw on the recorder and see if I could capture another trade in real time now that the market is slowing down a bit, and it might be a little easier to capture a real life trade. There was already a trade here as well. I didn't take it. I don't usually like to trade a lot, especially on Fridays. I usually am just kind of one trade and done, and scale up from there. But this was a trade here. You can see that there was a resistance back here and another resistance over here. And this white candle bounced off of that. You would have taken a short here, easy one there, and then that wouldn't have been a trade there. This one broke through resistance here. Wouldn't mind seeing a pullback after a few candles here, and then another push back up. We can kind of see how that happens. This can go as long as it needs to, but if it goes too far and extended, sometimes it doesn't want to continue back up. So you got to be careful. So here, I would expect if this touches here, we'll go ahead and put on another. We'll put on a pending trade here. You don't want to let this go more than, see, it's already expired, so it can't. You don't want to let that retracement go more than one extra bar here. So if it doesn't appear on that third bar, then you want to take it off. The price is moving pretty well today. That's why I like to trade the NQ. It's a good volume market there. And this one honestly could have been another trade as well. You've got lower highs or higher lows. I mean, so this was a higher low. This one I could have taken that trade right there. I don't know what happened to my crossbar. There it is. So that one was at 71.46. You just needed, I always try to go for 9 ticks, 71.48.25. There you go. It would have been done. This one looks good too. I got in a little late. This one probably should come down at least and touch this support level here. But I got in about 2 ticks late on that one, but still was a winner. So you can see how to get into a trade there. This one I got into it. The reason I got into it was because it was a lower high. So at this point it's committed to going down. We had a lower high off of this guy, white candle formed, and then boom. So like right now this one has broken through this support level. I mean, we can see what it does here. I mean, if this guy decides to come back down here, we can, you'll see that that means it's a continuation back down. If this forms another white candle here to the downside, it's going to continue back down, most likely. Sometimes it'll do a 3 or 4 tail candle, but those are just, sometimes you have to take that chance. But so we're in this trade now. If this actually comes up to touch this, then it's going to go back up, and it did. And chances are, unless this forms a 4 tail, which might happen, which is a higher probability than the 3 tail candle that it continues down. Unless it's going to end up in some chop here, then we'll just form several of these white candles and won't do anybody any good at all. but the four-tail candle is even a higher probability that it's going to move in the direction of the trade. In this case, this is a downside four-tail candle. It was an upside three-tail, but this is a four-tail, which should push down, and it's happening right at the EMA. This is only valid on this thick, strong EMA right here. So, well, so it gave us 5, but that's not really a good trade. But that kind of thing happens, and you just have to be careful. That's why I only trade one and done. I mean, I got this one in as well, but still up for the day after that one. May look for one more just to pad. I mean, these losing ones don't happen very often, especially when you get these this chop here. It's hard to tell when it's going to be choppy. It just happened to go sideways for a minute, but we'll keep the recorder on here for a few minutes just so we can see if we can get anything else to develop or pop up here. Right now this has broken through this resistance level here, so we could get a continuation trade. So at this point, I would want to put my buy order right there at the forming of the new candle. If it forms, if it touches, and it did not, but like I said, I'll give it one more candle to do so. It's not going to. There's a double resistance, actually triple. If you come over here, you can see this over here. This would have been a good short. But let's see if we can get it to pass through. And we do. Nice. All right. Well, I just wanted to show you how we can get that done. You saw 2 winners and a loser. I had actually another winner over here. So 3 and 1 for the day. Not bad. Still netted $75 on the day. On one contract, I'm really only looking for about 45. So there must have been some slippage in one of these trades. I think it was this one over here. So just goes to show you how this can work, and that it's a pretty good reliable system here so far. But if you have any questions, you can contact me at storm_trader on Twitter, or you can email me at thestormtrader@gmail.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. Again, this is another video I wanted to show you, and on my Twitter account you can kind of see how things have been going. I show an image of this spreadsheet every day, so you can kind of follow along with the progress that I made. I wanted to show you as I fill it out for today and kind of explain this, so maybe going forward you'll understand a little bit more how things are going. So instead of going by date or whatever, I just I go by the number of trades. Today is trade 14, and I say trade 14. I guess this is more trading day 14, because you'll see in some instances where I've had 3 trades here, 3 trades here. Today, I really should have only had 1 winner, but since I was showing the other trades on the video, I will show you that. So, I look for 8 ticks every day. Today, I actually had 15 net. I had 4 trades taken, and I won 3 of them. And I lost 1, and then I like to do kind of a copy and paste of the formula here. So 75% for the day, I netted $75, and this is where they will calculate the commissions, and then my net for the day. So I'm actually, and this is the balance I started with. This is where I should be based on my goal, and this is the variance. So I've been a little bit behind because of a losing day, and then also some of the commissions taken out on some of the days where I've had to trade more. Today, since I traded a little bit more, I got a little bit more, so I'm caught back up a little bit. So now I'm $5.40 ahead of my goal. So what this is basically is, you can see month 1, I'm trading 1 contract. Sometime in month 2, I'll move it to 2. Once I hit $2,000 in the account, I'll move it to two contracts. And you can kind of see here, how that progresses. So as time goes on, sorry, the air conditioning just kicked on in the background here. Um, then I'll move to 3 contracts and 4 contracts and such. And the ultimate goal is to get down to 25 contracts or $1,000 a day. And over here in the withdrawal column, you can kind of see here in month 4, we'll pull out $2,000. In month 5, we'll pull out $3,000. Just to kind of make this, and as I pull out $4,000, I adjust the balance so I can kind of see where I am. And, at the end of a year, month 12, I'll be making $1,000 a day, pulling out $12,000 in the account, and still have $65,000 in the account there, if things continue to go as planned. And here, I probably ought to make this more of a static so we can see that. I'll change that later. But, at least in this 12 months here, I'll have pulled out $66,000, although at $1,000 a day, there's about 252 trading days, but then you think of sick days or days where you can't trade or whatever. I always figure about 240, giving you 12 days of vacation or just sick days or just days where you have plans and can't really get to trading. So that'd be about $240,000 for the year. But as you can see here, I've been trading for 14 days. So we're almost on Monday. I guess it'll be 3 full business weeks. And, right now I've 18 wins and 3 losses. So 21 trades, and my winning percentage is just under 86%, which is not bad. It's actually fantastic. So it's, I've only had 1 losing day. Can't complain about that. I had another day in here where this one probably should have been a losing day, but I was able to, one of my trades actually gave me more than, it was a runner, so I was able to kind of let it run for a little bit more. So I was able to kind of make up that and get a little more out of that guy. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of share this spreadsheet with you a little bit. And, again, my plan is to trade from $40 a day to $1,000 a day. And, let me know if you have any questions. Contact me on Twitter at @storm_trader. You can email me at thestormtrader@gmail.com. And I look forward to sharing more trades. And everybody have a good weekend.